Hello, good morning. A very warm welcome back to Highlight Crafts. We've got another wonderful hour lined up for you, taking all things digital crafting, which is a bit different for both of us.
My craft studio.
I know, I'm quite looking forward to this. Lots of embossing, I'm sure.
Well, we had a new customer this morning, Tracy, who didn't know anything about us, found us, and put an order in for some scan and cut stuff. And her husband said he feels like he's never going to be financially stable ever again. And then I told you, didn't I, to tune in at 11 o'clock. It is 11 o'clock.
Goodness knows.
Well, the clocks hadn't changed yesterday, and I'm looking going, it's lunchtime already. They've changed now. To see my craft studio, because this is free, and the two together work brilliantly. So, Lily, you're going to tell it. I've just thrown Lily in the deep end. I'm like, you introduce it. I've used enough words.
Mel's got enough talking to do. I was going to say today, I don't think it's just today, unfortunately.
It's just constant.
I think this afternoon, I don't think anyone's going to be able to talk to you. I think you're just going to have to sit in a darkened room.
I just need to sit in a quiet space and cut all of this espresso out. So we found out what's happening at the NEC. So Thursday, I'm coming in here and launching new espresso. So not Christmas every day at 8 o'clock.
I've not even seen it yet. I'm quite excited, I have to say.
Really? Neither have I.
Oh. That makes two of us. Been experienced for both of us a little bit later on.
Well, Thursday morning I'm coming in here doing 8 till 9, then driving to the NEC, and then I'm there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so you can come along and see us. Lily's going to be there all 4 days. We're doing some of the shows from the NEC.
Now this is exciting.
So that's going to be absolute chaos, but it'll be brilliant. So when you're watching where you normally watch, we'll be at the NEC doing the shows. And then we're all there on Saturday on the stand demonstrating. You've got Diane and Hannah coming in and picking up other shows, although Diane's worried about her voice. I know, honestly, this place at the moment is just crazy bonkers because we've got so many people off. And then Saturday is going to be seriously busy. Apparently, they've sold over 10,000 tickets, and they've had to close the sales of the tickets. It's going to be that busy because it's cake, Christmas, and craft.
That's very exciting.
So if you go in, go and bring chocolate.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. Right, Lily, go on. Let's have a look. Let's see what we're going to do. Where do we shop? How do we watch?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah, go on, keep going.
You don't know if I know.
Well, I do. I kind of do. I just press the button out the back of my neck, and my mouth moves. I know, right? My mouth moves. Exactly.
Yeah. Well, anyway, welcome to live shopping. If you are brand new, first of all, it's lovely to have you with us.
Cheers.
We've got some lovely goodies coming up on this show. Some brand new items as well.
Need you to do that and talk louder, please. They're already telling me that. Yeah, I'll dress you. Let me dress you. Put that on there, and then it's facing up towards you.
Can I just say as well, don't tell David. I'm wearing David's apron. So if you think, oh, your apron looks a bit big, it's not mine. So Stephanie borrowed mine.
Stephanie nicked Lily's yesterday.
We don't know where it is. But
it's probably at the house.
Yeah, I'll get it back later. I thought, you know what, I'll wear David. So David, I do apologise. I did wonder if he'd take it to Lanzarote with him, but he didn't. I could have seen him around the pool wearing this. I won't go there.
No, don't
anyway,
go there.
How do you watch? How do you shop? So a few different platforms that you can watch us on here at Highlight Crafts. You can watch on our website, which is highlightcrafts.com, on our Facebook or Instagram, or on our YouTube. Now, if you do prefer to watch on either Facebook or Instagram, super easy to shop because you can watch and shop at the same time. You don't need to go elsewhere. You can do it all at the very same time. Now, every single item on this counter that we share with you will have its own item code. So you can see, for example, on your screens there, our brand new item, a little sneaky peek of that one. Shop Winter is the code for that one. Type the word shop followed by whatever that code might be into that comments box. Then that will then allow us to send you a message directly into your inbox. And on that message, there will be a link. Now, if you click on that link, that will take you over to our website, and you'll then see that all those items you've been shopping for will be waiting for you in a basket that we've built up or ready to be checked out. However, the most important thing to do before you do check out is to make sure you either log in to your Club Highlight account, or if you're not already a member, perhaps you're brand new to us, please do make sure you sign up and join our club. Now, it's totally free to join our club. There's no subscriptions or anything like that, just all the good bits of being a club member. At least 5% every time you are shopping with us, you'll get off your order. Even full price discounted items, you'll get it off every single order. You'll also get free postage and packaging on all orders over £35 or more. Plus, you'll also start to earn points on all your purchases too, and those points you can start to redeem against future purchases to give you even more money off. So if you're not already a member, please do sign up and join us. Or if you are, make sure you log in and then you can check those baskets out. Now, if you do prefer to watch on the website, of course, you can watch and shop that way as well. And you'll see next to whatever show you're watching, all those items will start to scroll on through. Just click on the ones you want to go for, get them added to your baskets, and then again, log into your account and get those baskets checked out. As simple as that. Now, I know a lot of you like to shop ahead. We see a lot of our lovely customers setting your alarms for midnight, which I think is a very savvy way to shop. And of course, you can shop from midnight every single day. We set all those products from the day live. So if you do want to get ahead and shop even before we go live, you can absolutely be doing just that.
Lovely.
That's
Margaret's asking, hi, do you have anything not downloads? Do you mean in general or just on this show? Let us know, Margaret. Yes, we do a lot of physical product, but with these shows today, we just went, you know what, let's do digital. We've got the vintage paper back in stock. Lily's printed off on all sorts of different mediums for you. So, Margaret, if you're thinking about, is it just digital on this show? Yes, although we've got your papers back in. If you mean just general, then no, we do lots and lots of different products. Hi, Mel and Lily. How is Stephanie doing? I hope she's okay. She's back in the office, upstairs in a corner. She still looks a bit wiped out, but she says she's much better than she was. So thank you for asking, but we're just keeping her off air today. And maybe tomorrow we'll have to see how it goes. Don't know what we're going to do tomorrow though.
We'll find a way.
We always do. Right, shall we have a look at this? I'm going to pop that over there for now. So we have got a brand new download for you. It's Shop Winter. It's $4.99, so why would you not? Because you'll still get your discount off. Excuse me, there's no postage because it's digital. And you could be using this afternoon. Now I'm going to show you one thing that's going to make you want them. Ready? How gorgeous is that? Looks like it's been embroidered, doesn't it?
Oh, it does, doesn't it? It looks like a tapestry.
That's the embossing tool on Minecraft Studio, which is free to download from highlightcrafts.com. That's one of them. I'm so sorry, I'm going to have to get my drink in a minute. Got a tickle. And then you've got these in here as well. Look at that. Isn't that incredible? Right, go. Shop Winter, $4.99. Let's have a good look at these while I just grab my drink because I've got a proper tickle.
Oh no, never good. Now look how beautiful these are. Now every single one of these is digital, which means although they have been designed for an A4 sheet, of course you can print them smaller, larger, take them into Minecraft Studio. Of course you can print onto all those different mediums, and we've got plenty for you to explore on the show today. Your rice papers, your acetates, your pure print, all of those different surfaces. They're just a fabulous collection of backgrounds that will mix and match with pretty much any other wintry collections you've got in your crafty stash. So perhaps all those dies from collections that you've had over the years, this is going to be a great way to reinvigorate even, and sort of revitalise all those other collections.
Absolutely. These are stunning. Now, earlier on today, we used the box frames on our scan and cut to make a picture. These will be fabulous for those pictures. But embossing on Minecraft Studio has blown my mind. You see it on here, you see it more on like a patterned background, and it looks like you've embossed it with a 3D embossing folder. It's phenomenal, but without the price point. Because if you were doing an A4 3D embossing folder, you're probably looking over £30 each. You can do that kind of thing on Minecraft Studio. And I just wanted to show you this as well. How lovely does that look printed on that vintage paper? Stunning, isn't it? Aren't they great? Just adding that little bit of vintage around the edge. They're superb, aren't they? Love them. Absolutely love them. Right, so that's your first one. Now your second download is one from our archive. So we're just going to show you the front cover first of all, and then Lily's going to do lots of little demonstrations. In fact, Lily, shall we go and have a look what's on it now? Shop Christmas, £15 is going to get you this. Crafty Christmas digital, right? Brilliant. Now, if you're using this with your scan and cut, for example, if you're bringing all the elements in and creating a picture, you can then print that picture off. You can then turn it black by taking the brightness right over to the left, print it off black onto your white card, scan that in, and that will create your cutting file for your picture if that's what you want to do. You could also do the acetate trick where we go around a certain area and then scan that in. So you could build up your decoupage layers with that as well, which is super, super, super cool. So Minecraft Studio and Scan and Cut, married, made in heaven. Don't be scared of it. There's an undo button and there's a redo button. So that takes all the fear away, because if you lose something, you can get it back. And if you make a mistake, you can undo it. So it's super, super easy to use, and it's free to download from highlightcrafts.com. And then what we do is bring you the digital downloads that you can take into Minecraft Studio and craft with. Just a word of warning, it's fiercely addictive. Once you start, you're down that rabbit hole and you're not coming out. So I'm just making that very clear. Right, Lily, let's have a look what we've got on here, darling. Please.
There's an awful lot on this, I have to say. If you're looking for a lot of Christmas artwork for not a lot of money, this is definitely the one to go for. So all I've done is I've just popped all my files onto an external hard drive, and I've just loaded up Minecraft Studio. You can see on that left-hand corner there, Crafty Christmas bundle is in that folder. Don't look at that middle one, that might be coming tomorrow, who knows, might be a new Minecraft Studio, but we'll just focus now on the Crafty Christmas. When you go into that folder, you can see we've got a few different subfolders. You've got your Crystal Sparkles, Festive Cross-Stitch Creations, Festive Deco Follies, and Star of Wonder. Now, first of all, I want to quickly show you the cross-stitch folder, because this is super, super cool.
Oh.
And something a little bit different.
I haven't seen one of these before.
I don't think I have, Mel. I didn't realise we did this, but this is very, very cool. So,
Nice.
you've got either your lowercase or your uppercase alphabet. So, we'll just go for our lowercase. If I bring on our index, which shows you every single file, you can see all your alphabets, and you start to think, not quite sure what this is all about. You've got your full alphabet, but then you've got your little key. So if we go down to our key down there, it tells you, oh, I've selected the wrong one, I've managed to do that. If you do want to actually embroider these, it gives you all your instructions. How cool is that?
Now that's cool.
That's a little bit different. So if you're a cross stitcher, or perhaps you like a lot of us crafters who like to do all sorts of different crafty disciplines, you've got something for the cross stitchers as well. So you've got your numbers, you've got your letters. Now that's fabulous. And of course on Minecraft Studio, because you can start to rearrange those, you can start to build up your own words, your own numbers, ages, whatever it might be. So that's going to be all year round, not just for your Christmas, that's for sure.
So if I crop those down to just around the letter, I can then lay it all out, can't I? But one of the things that I've always thought when I do cross stitch is, because you're working on AD, you've got to get it right, otherwise it doesn't look correct. No. Whereas with this, you can see, even if you got this and just printed those index sheets out, it would tell you where to put the crosses.
Absolutely.
That's brilliant.
Isn't it clever? I
love
never
that.
seen anything like that before.
That's really clever.
And that's literally just one little folder, but I thought it was quite cool to show you that one.
Yeah, I like that.
That's just the first one. If we go back to our main folder there, we'll have a little look at our Crystal Sparkles. Now this is jam-packed full. We've gone into a folder and we've got even more folders within there, which is fantastic. Lots to explore. Let's start off with our backgrounds. Now you are getting, goodness me, how many have we got on here? You've got 99 backgrounds. Wow.
Not 99 red balloons.
Not quite. Oh dear, song in there somewhere as always.
There is.
And you can see you get a lovely variety of both your more traditional, you've got your more contemporary, you've got lovely sort of bright colourways, you've got things which are a little bit more muted, so you've got something for literally every single different style of Christmas. Now some of these I'm thinking you could be using all year round.
Oh, absolutely.
Stripes, I mean, we can never get enough of our stripes, can we?
No, stripes and dots.
Oh, I do love a dotty background.
Yeah,
there's something about it, I can't quite put my finger on what it is, but there's something about polka dots. Let's have a little look at that one there. You've got absolutely
look at all this
loads.
lot. Good grief. Oh, that's nice.
Do you know what I want to do with that, Mel?
Emboss it.
Right, let's how did you
guess? Carol Sports has put, please can you show again how to use the embossing?
Don't worry,
I
Carol.
replied under highlight that just put in capital letters, absolutely.
Funnily enough, Carol, I think we'll be showing you more than once.
I think we'll be doing that a bit, yeah.
We're a little bit obsessed with this. Right. Didn't take us long, did it?
No.
If anyone tuned in on Saturday, they'll know how excited I got about
You did, it was
embossing.
great.
Right, let's get on to this. So we've got our background on our page there. I've just right-clicked copy, and a right-click again and paste. So I've got two over the top of each other.
Okay.
Let's just select one of those, and I've gone from my files, which is where we were just a second ago, onto effects, which is just slightly towards the right-hand side. Now, if we just go down, you can see embosses there. When you drag up your amount, you start to think, oh dear, this doesn't look quite right.
You panic. Don't panic.
Yeah. Just go on to the width. Oh my gosh, Mel. Look at that. This is going to be brilliant. I just knew as soon as I saw that design, I thought, oh, we need to emboss
Isn't that good?
Now, if you take up your width, it's going to give you more of a deep emboss.
Wow.
If you just want a subtle emboss, absolutely you can do that, which of course you can't really do with an actual embossing fold. You've sort of got what you've got.
You have.
Now get ready for the final stage. Opacity at the top there. Ooh, when you pull that down, you get the colour.
Oh, look at that.
So it's like your embossed card packs, the ones that we used to buy years ago for an absolute fortune.
Yeah, exactly.
Make your own.
That's amazing, isn't it? Look
Isn't
at
that
that.
super cool? Oh, should I tell you what we'll do? Digital punch. So we found out. I'm getting carried away already. We found out on Saturday what you need to do if you're going to use your digital punch. Is just select both of those, and you're going to group them together. So grouping, group. So those two layers are now grouped together as one. And then we can choose. Oh goodness me, we'll be spoilt for choice here. Let's just pretend we're going to pop almost like an aperture in the middle. So we'll go for a circle. Drag on our digital punch there. Just going to decide where we want it. Might have it as more of an oval actually, so I'm going to stretch it a little bit and just place that into the centre, something like that. Then all we need to do just at the top there, either keep inner, which will give us that oval, or what I'm going to do for this one, we want an aperture, so we're going to keep the outer. Look at that.
Like, I mean,
That's brilliant.
why would you not want to use my Craft Studio?
Oh, it's so addictive. It's absolutely wonderful.
And if you go onto our YouTube channel, there are hours and hours worth of free education from Diane, who was instrumental in the, what's the word? Development is the word of my Craft Studio. So she knows it inside out. She's a brilliant teacher. Go on there and have a look, but it's free to download. So make sure that you're downloading it. You need a Windows-based PC to use it, but honestly, it's the best thing. And if you have got a scan and cut, please get my Craft Studio downloaded, because the two together are phenomenal. Margaret is saying yes, in general, she'd like to know if all we do is downloads. No, we don't, Margaret. So a lot of the downloads that we do now used to be on USBs, but people seem to prefer the fact that it's instant and there's no postage. So you will see quite a lot of digital products from us. But we do dies, stencils, we do a whole range of cadence. We do all sorts of different crafts. We've got needle punching, we do sewing, we've got all sorts. So yes, if you've just found us, Margaret, welcome. We'll give you a nice warm welcome. Let us know if you're a new viewer, because we'd love to say a proper highlight hello to you, and everybody will make you feel very welcome. But yes, no, go and check out our website, Margaret, because we've got loads of stuff. Also, if you want to type the word storm into the comments underneath the video.
But tell me about it, Emily. I knew when I got off the bus. Nearly was up straight in the air. That was nearly me gone for the week.
Not Mary Poppins with her umbrella like that.
Well, if I had an umbrella up, I think that would have happened.
It would have happened. But yes, well, it could be worse. She could be in Jamaica.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
That's really bad. I know.
Really bad.
So type the word storm in and we'll give some points away at the end of the show. Right, Lily, let's do this one, and then I'm going to go down the counter while you... I know you are.
A lovely time. I have to say, I'm lost in my own world. So all I did with that background there is I thought, you know what? You guys probably know I love my foam pads. So I thought we'll give the effect like we've got foam pads underneath there. So all I did is I just went onto that same drop down, scrolled down all the way to drop shadow, and I just gave it a little bit of a drop shadow. So you can see there, it looks like it's 3D against your background. Then just going onto your images, we'll pop our little stockings, which I thought were rather quite cute. Have them sort of hung up behind our aperture, aren't they? That's so sweet. So just recoloured those, just using our little sliders. Let's have a look. We've got must be hundreds of different images here that you can scroll through. All your different baubles, your scrolls, all those lovely little swags. What have we got here? That's rather quite nice, isn't it? We might send that to the back. So we've got that just down the bottom there. And just to match the colours a little bit more, go into effects, and I'm just going to change the hue. I want it ever so slightly more of a sort of a bluey green rather than a more of an olive green that we had there. There we go. Lovely. Sentiment in the centre. Could of course type that yourself. Quick and easy, but isn't that embossing just so super cool?
It's amazing,
love
isn't it?
Absolutely love it.
Right, I'm going to do down the counter while Lily gets ready for some more demos for you. So first of all, I'm just going to reintroduce you to this because we get new people joining us or fresh viewers joining us right the way through. This is our latest download. It's brand new. It's only $4.99 and you'll get your discount off that as well, and it's instant, so you can be using this afternoon. If you watch the Scan and Cut shows this morning, or the 10 o'clock show, not 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock, I have no idea what time it is, the 9 o'clock show where we did the box frames as either the physical templates or the SVGs. These inside there as pieces of artwork around your home, or just regular frames, it's entirely up to you, will be absolutely stunning. The other thing that I think is going to work really, really, really well with this is your 2 red robins, because you can imagine all the animals, can't you? The stag and the deer and the fawn and the owls and all of those lovely, lovely pieces of artwork that we've brought you recently on Minecraft Studio. This is, or 2 red robins, this is going to be absolutely perfect for that. So make sure that you're printing those off. Look what they look like when you use that embossing function. How phenomenal is that? It looks so textured and yet it's completely flat. It looks like somebody's gone in and stitched it. It's so gorgeous. And then another one there. Look how fabulous they are. It really makes it pop. And I'll guarantee whoever you send that card to, I'll take it out the envelope and go, but it's flat. And you'll go, yeah, I know. And they'll go, how did you do that? So if you want that download, Shop Winter, $4.99 will get you all 20 of those backgrounds for you there. Right, if you want the Crafty Christmas, which is the one that Lily has just briefly given you a very, very brief overview of, then that is Shop Christmas. It's half price, £15 today. You'll still get your club discount and you'll still get your points. Right, let me talk to you about card and paper, because we do different ones here at Highlight Crafts for different reasons. So the first one is your regular pure print, okay? So this is our printer card of choice. If you went into Creative Now, all the printers have this, and they have their own drawer allocated to it. So if you're a die cutter and you like cutting on a really good quality cardstock, it really doesn't matter what kind of printer you have. It's about the quality of the card that you're printing onto. We have a pack of 75 250 GSM card for you for $12.99. Shop Pure and then the word 50. That will get you that. If you love colouring in with alcohol markers, this is the card for you to use, because it has a longer length fibre, so it enables you to mix and match and blend with those colours. So Shop Pure and then the word 50 will get you that pack. If you're a Scan and Cut user, and you heard me mention this morning about using 140 pure print, because it doesn't show that thick white edge, because it's a nice thin paper, still a cracking quality. That has a drawer of its own. And every time, all day, every day, I'm using this paper. It's superb. So Shop Pure and then the word 40 will get you 100 sheets of that for $12.99. And then we have the premium pure print. Now then, first of all, if you've got a Scan and Cut, please do not put this anywhere near that sticky mat, because it will grip it and it won't give it you back. And the reason for that is the premium pure print is, so if you imagine you're colouring on a piece of watercolour card and you put your pure colour down, the fibres in watercolour card are very long and very open. So as you pull that colour away from source, it travels along those fibres and it gets lighter as it goes along. If you've got a paper like premium pure print that has tiny, 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 very compact fibres, when the printer head drops that ink onto that paper, there is nowhere for it to travel, so it stops and it keeps its intensity of colour. So premium pure print for your backgrounds, things like that, is superb. You get a completely different look and feel with both of them, even though they're both in the premium, in the pure print range. So if you've got dies, you could use this. This is the 140. So if you're covering something like a box for example, I would use the 140. There's no point wasting your 250 for that. Use your 140. But even if you print on the same printer, same image, in fact, do that test when you get it home, because you'll see the difference. Because it's so tightly packed and condensed, what happens when you put that on your scan and cut mat is it has a bigger, denser surface area to grab to, and it holds it, and you will not get it off that mat unless you run it under the tap. So just don't put premium anywhere near your scan and cut, but the regular pure print, perfect. The other thing I wouldn't do on premium is colour in with your alcohol markers. It feels like colouring on chalk. Again, because it grabs that ink and it holds it, doesn't allow you to move it. So different cards for different purposes. So premium pure print 140 will give you that real vibrancy. Pure print regular 140 will give you that the look that I get with mine. And I do like these on inkjet and laser, so it doesn't make any difference. And then also you will get your regular pure print in 250. So you've got your codes for that. Right, let's talk rice paper, shall we? Because after the 12 o'clock show, so at 1 o'clock, we are bringing back the show that we did on Saturday, where we brought you those big collections of rice papers at half price, which is amazing. So please, please, please don't miss out on that show either, but get your rice paper. Now David looked at lots of them because there's a difference between rice paper, sumi paper, mulberry paper. They're all slightly different. And what you can find with some of rice papers, because it's made from the pith of the cotton plant, you can get almost like slubs in it, which when you then tear it and wet it, that slub will either pull out or it'll stay in, and you'll get a really lovely torn edge and then this slub coming out. Also, it absorbs the ink more, so you'll get a slightly different colour. So we got loads of different ones in, and David tested them all, and he said this was the best one to use. So if you want your rice paper, Shop Rice, $12.99 is going to get you 20 A4 sheets of that. Excuse me. Next, printable acetate. Now, this stuff is fabulous. If you want to do wraps around your card fronts, look at the quality of that. Now it is laser or inkjet. I'm really sorry, I've got a proper tickle. It is laser and inkjet. Now I used to laugh at David because he'd stand at the printer like this with his acetate and he'd do this. And then he'd turn it round and do that. Actually, he's right. So if you feel it on one side, you can hear it's slightly rougher. On the other side, it's super smooth. So the super smooth side is for your laser, and your one that you can feel it's a little bit here, it's a little bit gritty, is for your inkjet printers. It's brilliant, absolutely brilliant, this product. You can also use your hot foil pen on this. So if you wanted to go in and add some beautiful foiled elements onto this, you can do that with that as well. So it's a really good opportunity to get a lot for a little, because this is cracking deal. 25 sheets for $14.99. Doesn't matter whether it's inkjet or laser.
Sandy has asked a question. In terms of the pure print and the premium pure print, does it matter which side you print on?
Neither. No, it doesn't matter on either of them. You just print and go. We like to not make things complicated here at Highlight Crafts. We're not good at complicated. We're like, let's just go from A to B, shall we? Rather than all the way around the houses. Doesn't matter which side, which is good, right? Right, now then, let's talk about printable vellum. This is lovely. So this is your Arctic White vellum. This reminds me, you'll remember this, guys, at home, Basildon Bond writing paper. Do you remember that? You used to get a piece of graphite in it, didn't you, that you used to write your letters through. Honestly, now our times have changed now. But this is gorgeous, and it's fabulous printed as well. With those winter scenes on, this is going to look stunning. Shop Arctic, you're going to get 50 sheets for $12.99. That is fabulous. It might be a wrap that you want to put around it. You might want to put your vinyl on it. You know, all of those different things, and it prints beautifully. So if you want that one, Shop Arctic. Now then, what about a bit of bling de la bling? Look at this. Wow, look at that. How fabulous is that? Looks like the Northern Lights,
I was
Lily.
about to say that,
Doesn't
yeah,
it?
it
Look at
does.
it there. It looks just like Northern Lights. Look at that.
Oh, that's fabulous.
I'm going to keep that really still. Look at that. How amazing is that? And then look when you go into the rainbow. Now, these are printable. Print them on with your glossy photo settings on your printer, but you get 12 sheets of this. That's amazing. I could stand and just play with this all day doing that like that, right? It's fab. And then when you do it the other way around, so you fold it in, look, it changes the lines to horizontal. How cool is that? Shop Hollow, Holo, $14.99 is going to get you 12 sheets of that. That is brilliant. Is it limited stock, Emily?
Yes.
Okay, limited stock.
dear.
Don't miss out on that one because that's lovely. Now then, we also have the vintage paper back in stock.
We love this.
Thank goodness. It's been out forever. And now we've got it back. I love this. Look at this paper. Printable. Don't need any fancy settings for this one. Double-sided, which makes it really lovely because if you wanted to do scrolls,
Oh, yeah.
this would be stunning, wouldn't it? Imagine your wedding invitations and then it all scroll with a wax seal.
Oh, my goodness. Now,
Right.
that would be lovely.
You knew you were going to a good wedding
Oh,
then,
yeah,
wouldn't you?
you'd definitely be going, that's for
You'd
sure.
be buying your best shoes, get your best out, getting your heels out for that one.
Oh, yeah.
Right, on this one you're going to get 20 sheets. It's 120 GSM, so it'll go through most people's printers. But look how lovely it looks with those scenes on. I just need Pooh Bear and Eeyore to walk
Oh,
up here
yeah.
now. It looks like that
Oh,
kind
it
of
does,
artwork,
doesn't
doesn't
it?
it, printed on here? Isn't that
lovely.
just fabulous? And then look at that one. Love artwork like that, where it's all like really overgrown and wild and you can feel the cold wind just whistling through, can't you, as the snow comes down. But then look at it made into an envelope. I mean, how beautiful is that as an envelope? Just print and go. You've then also got that one. Now this,
Oh, that's stunning.
look at that.
Doesn't the pink
For a
pop
piece of
beautifully?
paper. Isn't that magnificent? And then going paler, look at that. Now it's back in stock. We cannot keep this product in stock. It's really busy for this, so please don't miss out. Shop Writing, $9.99. A quarter of the holographic sticker paper is gone and a quarter of this is now allocated and in people's baskets. Now we've got one more and then we'll go to Lily for some demos. These are what we call your PET sheets. So these glossy photo settings, it's got a back, so it's a clear sticker sheet, all right? So you're going to print it onto the glossy side. I bought my new tweezers. I got my new tweezers, Lily.
Oh, did you not find the old one? Were they
I
not in
did.
the-
In my pinny. Where you said
well,
they'd
you've got
be.
a spare now. So,
Oh yeah, I bought 3 sets.
well, we're crafters, that's what we do, right?
Yeah.
Don't buy one.
Oh, which reminds me, I've got your slippers in my car.
Oh, thank you.
New slippers.
Oh, exciting.
Right, now then.
Treating me on a
random.
Tuesday.
I am.
Oh, I love it. I'll come more often.
You can absolutely, well, I'm hoping you're coming to stay. Not clearing off.
Well, yeah.
Oh, we
that's
just
true.
had, Lee, you've had a bit of a thing
Oh,
this morning.
I've had
Tell
a day.
our customers what's been going
I've
on.
had a day. So a lot of you guys at home will know. I was buying a house. There's been all sorts of it. It's been one issue after another, quite frankly. So I've pulled out the sale.
Good
I'm
girl,
still
right?
moving. Don't worry, I'm still moving. Still
Still
selling the
moving.
house. But yeah, I'm
gonna
going to rent.
I'm gonna rent
So,
for a
yeah.
bit. Honestly, and they knew.
They
All
knew.
come down to the land registry. Isn't that naughty?
Was a little bit
They
naughty, I have
knew,
to say.
and they've kept her hanging on for 3 months.
months.
Travelling back up to Durham every blinking weekend and not told her.
Do you know how long it took me on Sunday?
Go on.
6 hours.
Oh.
So there's no trains from Leeds. So I had to get a coach up the A1.
Oh,
It was an experience.
Lily.
Now, I was lucky because we were queuing up for the coach. Lots of people there. I was like, get myself to the front. And some people didn't get on the coach. So what happened to those poor folk, I don't know. But they were left in Leeds.
Oh, God.
It wasn't the best, I have to say. I
We
got
do make
home.
things difficult, don't we?
I sat down in my craft room, had a cup of tea and just was like, I'm home now.
I'm
Thank
home
goodness
now.
for that.
I know,
So
when
I
you
started
pull up-
crafting.
I'm like that when you pull up on your drive and it's like, right, I can breathe
yeah.
a bit now. Yeah,
Anyway,
bless you.
that was my little update
She's
for you.
still
so-
coming to stay. Now, these are your PET. So you can print this off. It will cut on your scan and cut. Use your vinyl blade with the vinyl settings, but you can then cut round them. So if you like your sentiments, you could design your own sentiments in Minecraft Studio, print them on this. They can then go on the outside or the inside of your card, and you don't see that edge, which is brilliant. So if you want those, shop clear, 6 sheets, $12.99. Right, Lily.
right.
Shall we have a play? Do you want the chair? Or
No, I'm all right. I'm happy to stand. I've sat down enough this morning.
Have you?
On trains and buses and all sorts.
Yeah,
but it
bless
wasn't
you.
6 hours, so I can't complain too much. I'm here now. Anyway, should we have a little look at a different folder here on our Crafty Christmas? I think we'll have a little look at our festive deco follies. This is absolutely lovely. Totally different to that first collection we had a little look at. So just showing you, you've got lots of different styles of your Christmas artwork. So you've got everything from your backgrounds to your figures to your stationery. Your NSR, if you've never seen this before, it's our no stamp required. And all that means is a collection of your digital stamps. So all of that beautiful line work that you can print out, of course you can resize as we always can with our files on Minecraft Studio and colour in, or even use on things like your pyrography as well to your heart's content. So that's included within there. But that's just one of your little subfolders within this collection. I'm going to take you through the snow globes because I think these are absolutely fabulous. And once again, something a little bit different for you to get crafting with. So you've got all of your fabulous snow globes. If I just take one onto the page here. Now, if you're printing onto your printable acetate, these would be absolutely brilliant. They'd work a treat. How gorgeous are they?
That'd be lovely on printable acetate,
It'd be nice.
wouldn't it?
I might have to do that later.
You haven't got time
fabulous.
later, you're cutting out
Well,
espresso with
that
me.
is true. But do you know what, Mel? There's just not enough hours in the day. It's too many things you want to do.
I'm in at 6 o'clock in the morning. I was
I
in at
know.
6 this morning, leaving at 7:30 at night. There's still not enough hours to do everything I want to
ridiculous.
do.
It still goes in the blink of an eye.
It's good fun though.
It's crazy.
Lily,
Yeah.
we emboss one of those.
Oh,
because I have a
well.
feeling that's going to look amazing.
Well, you're not going to have to ask me twice, that's
no,
for
I
sure.
know I'm not. We're both of us are obsessed, aren't we?
Just a little
now?
bit, in case you haven't noticed. Right.
Judith H said I was on a coach from Leeds on Saturday night, delayed nearly an hour, so I had a 2-hour wait, no hot drinks or toilets at the coach station. Not a good experience. Oh, bless you.
No, it's not good.
Oh,
I have to
Judith.
say coaches, Judith. I don't know if you're like me, but I get travel sick, and coaches seem to make me more travel sick than cars. I'm not quite sure why. There's something about them. But
That's
anyway,
not good.
enough of that. Back to the embossing. Right, so we've got our two there. So we've copied and then we've pasted. And then all we're going to do is we're just going to select that one that's on the front. Take up your emboss. It's going to take it to a grey square. Go onto your width. Oh, well, this is going to be fabulous. So look at that, that's starting to come to life. Look at that section at the bottom, look how 3D.
I know, it looks like
That's incredible.
stone,
It
doesn't
really
it?
does.
That's amazing.
Oh my God, I mean, this is just never going to get old, is it? It's
No,
going to be
never.
incredible. Oh, look at that. Isn't that lovely?
Wow.
You could have it a little bit more coloured if you want it slightly
Oh
more
no, just
subtle.
take it looks like
think.
it's got snow, like it's got frost on it. Look at
does,
it. Look
doesn't
at the
it?
base there. It looks like it's been
amazing.
kissed by the frost. Thank you, Emily.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to, Mel, you'll be proud, thinking of our scanning cuts, do another one. And then what you could do, so if we go back to our files, take the same one on. If we then go back over to our effects, take the saturation, or is it the brightness?
There you are,
You've got your
brightness.
cutting file.
Yeah, there's your cutting
There
file.
you go. So instead of having to cut that out, of course you could print it out and then have your other print as your scanning file.
And you only need to do it once, because once you've created that cutting file there, you save it and then you can resize it as you resize your snow globes. That looks tremendous embossed. I love that. And then if you printed it off and put a printable vellum over the top, printable acetate,
Yeah.
that would bring the colour back into the emboss. I love that
it's
embossing
amazing.
function. I would pay $49.99 for a graphics program that just did that.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Because by the time I bought 2 or 3 3D embossing folders, I paid that, but it's free.
Yeah,
Which
absolutely.
is just amazing. Oh, I like these Art Deco.
They're lovely. So this whole folder, it's kind of like your Art Deco sort of style. So I think we're going to have to take one of these toppers. And look at all these toppers you're getting, which are just fabulous. Let's take this lovely lady here and let's do a bit of embossing, I think. See what she looks like embossed, of course, in case you hadn't guessed. Copy and paste, and then onto your effects, make sure you're selecting your top one. Take that amount up. It all goes a bit grey and a bit skew with. Oh, now this is going to be dramatic. Look
It
at
is.
that. Take your opacity down. Oh, have I selected the wrong one? Oh. Start again.
all right, we all do it, Lily.
Oh, I know.
called
Some of us
learning.
more often than not. But
It's called learning. Do you know what FAIL stands for?
I do. She told me the other day.
First
But go on.
attempt in learning.
I love that. I think that's brilliant.
Right?
It's true though.
Absolutely.
All right, let's find that sweet spot. So if you go a little bit further up, it tends to look a bit blurry. Take that down a bit. Oh, yes. Look at
Nice.
that. Now, isn't that fabulous? Look at the texture
Very,
around the edge.
very, very nice. That
Oh
on your
my
printable vellum
gosh,
would
that'd
look
be
like
incredible.
you've embossed it by hand,
Oh,
wouldn't
it would.
it?
Oh my gosh, there's so much on here as well. You can get crafting with word art as well. So when you were talking about doing your clear PET with your
Yep.
scan and cut, brilliant. So any of those, you could turn it into a cutting file, nice
Yep.
and easy. So you've got almost like die cuts really, using that with your scan and cut with all your different words on there. Of course, you can change all your colourways, so it's going to match with your project. I mean, quick and easy cards, you could take that down to that sort of colour tone, pop that onto there, and you've got a handmade card if that's what you want
isn't
it
it?
to be. Oh, isn't it
Brilliant.
brilliant?
Right, I need to do a recap because we're very busy. So we have got half the stock. I knew this wasn't going to last again.
Dear.
Half the stock of your vintage papers. Look how beautifully this prints. That is stunning. That is a paper from one of the old Cutting Craftorium USBs, and I want to say it was on Pretty and Purposeful because I remember doing an MDF box with a grey board box with that. But look how lovely this looks on here. You don't need to go in with your inks and your distress inks and all of that kind of thing because you can do it on this paper. Look at that. Feel the cold.
You can just
Can't you?
imagine just walking through that. It's a little bit of an overgrown area. You're not
Right.
quite sure if you can get yourself through.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm there. Oh, it's lovely.
Absolutely. And then look at that. I said I just need Eeyore and Winnie the Pooh to come walking up there, don't you? It's great, isn't it? So you're going to get 20 sheets, 120 GSM, so it will go through most box standard printers. And yeah, fabulous opportunity to get that. We haven't had that in stock for quite a while because it's not easy to get hold of. So if you want it, please grab it while we've got it.
Oh, I've just thought what you could do.
Go
We've
on.
not done it with it yet because I think it was out of stock when we got our laser printer in. You could print
Foil
on
on
that
it.
and foil, gold foil on that would be lovely.
We've got a printer show tomorrow, I believe.
Ooh, do we?
We have, haven't we?
Ooh. Well, we might have to do that tomorrow then.
Anti-sublimation one.
Gosh, it's all going
All
off,
going
isn't
on
it?
tomorrow.
Certainly is.
Right, let me get through today first.
One show at a time.
Right,
now.
absolutely. Now then, Emily's brought this in for
Oh
us
my
because
gosh,
this
I
is
love this.
also on the show. This is your mirror card, but with that lovely holographic. Look at that. 30 sheets for $19.99. That's a cracking price for that.
I mean, I love mirror card.
I
I think
do
just
too.
a really thin matten layer.
Yes, it's
I have
elegant,
to say,
isn't
I
it?
used to hate mirror card. I used to think, oh, it's really cheap and nasty. But if you've just got that little hint,
A little bit of
it
it.
just elevates it no end.
And the best way to do that is if you, so let's say, for example, you're working on a piece of black card. Steady on there, Laura. It's like that,
We
leaning
don't
on the
need that
counter,
today.
suddenly went like that. I'm like, where's she gone?
Well, if
Are
my
you
heart
all
wasn't
right?
beating before, it is now.
That was adrenaline that kicked in. I'm like, I'm going to have to pick her up off the floor and resource. Right, so if you've got a piece of black card and you want it to look like you've got black, this and black, take your dies or you scan and cut, whichever, and you cut a really narrow frame, 2 or 3 mil. So you put one rectangle and then another rectangle inside and cut it out, and it'll give you a really fine frame. If you then stick that flat onto the black card, it will look like you've done black, silver mirror, black. It's a really, really good top tip for saving on your cardstock because cardstock prices are going through the roof and we can't make cards without cardstock. So let's get the most out of it because you've still then got that inner bit that you can use for something else, but it's a really cool tip and you would never know that it wasn't 3 layers. It's brilliant. So get the most out of your cardstock. We're not going to come here and say, oh, you need to, we're going to teach you how to not use your cardstock properly because then you'll buy more. That's not what we're about here at Highlight Crafts. Everybody that stands behind these counters are crafters, so we get it. We understand what you need, hopefully. And if we don't, I'm sure you'll let us know. Right, we're going to put this into here. So that's that one. Just to recap, don't miss out on that winter download because it's absolutely beautiful. I need to tell you now that 65% of that vintage paper. These, it just reminds me of where we live because we've got flowers, we've got like farm buildings, there's hills in the background. And if you drive up to the tops, I mean, we don't get snow like we used to, but we used to get, I remember up in the front door and you couldn't see anything. It was just a wall of snow. It was magic, absolutely magic. And I was telling everybody the other day, Lily, Alice came, my granddaughter, when she was about, I'm going to say she was probably about 5, and she used to have a sleepover every Friday night. And one day it started snowing and I rang her daddy. I said, you're going to have to come and pick her up because otherwise you're not going to get her home. And you looked up and it was just like somebody had opened the biggest feather eider down ever.
Wow.
And the snow, I've never seen snowflakes like it. They were like that wide and almost flat. Wow. And they came down like white feathers, literally. They all came just down like that. And the way it laid down, it looked like it was quilted. It was beautiful. So yeah, it just reminds me of that. That's what this reminds me of. It's absolutely gorgeous. Now, if you want to reinvigorate and revitalise all your 2 red robins, even going right back to the beginning, this artwork is stunning. However, look what it looks like embossed. Look at that. It comes to life, doesn't it? Look how it brings out all the texture on that cottage. All the straw in the thatch roof, the berries on the vines that are growing up there, the barrel. Look at the logs here. They literally look like you could pick them up. It's super, super, super clever. And then also that one, that's not printed on a special card. That's what it looks like. So if you love the look of 3D embossing, but you don't like the price tag, I agree with you there. And I get it, because it's a really long process to make those. But this is a really good alternative, isn't it? In fact, if you printed that onto some printable fabric, you could stitch over the top here and there, couldn't you? Yeah. You could put your little French knots onto your berries down here and just do some straight stitch for the branches on the trees. Absolutely glorious. So don't miss out on that shop winter. It's $4.99, guys. Why would you not? It's brilliant, isn't it? Right, now then, this is your printable acetate. Laser and inkjet, doesn't matter which. The rough side is for your inkjet, the smooth side is for your laser, and you can pop that into your basket. $14.99 will get you 25 sheets. Now if I put that over there, if you did the same one and then just moved it slightly, look how that changes that image. That's really cool, isn't it? Look how it takes and it puts that fence in front of that barrel there and the tree just growing up in front of the window. Super cool. Have a play around with things like that. Your vellum is still very, very popular. Again, please don't miss out on this. This printed and then put over that. Or see what this looks like over the top of there. Doesn't it looks quite nice on there, doesn't it? If you faded it out, look at that. For your insert.
That'd be perfect.
So if you took the opacity right down, that could be your insert there. And it goes with the grain of the wood in the door. Look at that. Yeah. So play around with things like that, you know. That one is Shop Arctic, $12.99. Lily, can I leave you for the last few minutes to do demos? I'm going to go and get ready for Scan and Cut next door because I've got stuff to teach you in that hour. And please make sure that you join me, because we had a lot of you with us this morning.
Oh, fabulous.
Loads of people this morning, which is great. So we'll do a recap, and then we're going to look at those stencil files and the silent Nightfall as well. See what we can come up with those on Canvas Workspace. So as soon as you're finished, I need the TV and the laptop, Laura, please.
We'll bring it through.
I know
I'll
you
try
will.
to remember.
Right, see you in a bit. Oh, limited stock now, writing paper.
That's Mel's cue to leave and leave us without any stock, it seems.
You're welcome.
How rude. Oh, let's have a little look if we've got any more comments to read out from you lovely people at home that are shopping with us this morning. Let us know that you're there. Perhaps you're staying inside. Perhaps it's horrible weather outside and you think, you know what, perfect opportunity for a crafting day inside. I don't blame you. Stay in, keep warm and keep us company. And don't forget as well to type the word storm into the comments to enter our giveaway raffle. I don't know what you're winning, but I presume it will probably be points, which is always a good thing. Emily's nodding. So it'll be points to whoever is going to win. Right, let's have a little look at another of our folders. So we've had a look at 2 of our folders within our Crafty Christmas. We've had an explore of our Crystal Sparkles, our Festive Cross Stitch and our Festive Deco Follies. So I think we better have a little look at Star of Wonder. I can't believe we've only just got 5 minutes left. That hour has absolutely flown by. So let's have a little look what we've got in this folder. So we'll start off with our backgrounds. You can see here, goodness me, how many have we got? 99 once again. Goodness me. Isn't that one lovely? Should we have a little look at that one there? That's looking absolutely beautiful with your lights in the background. So background number 97. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful with all of those lovely lights? You can almost feel the heat from those lights. It's absolutely stunning. You get a little bit of everything on this one here. Your lovely bright colour tones, your darks. Look at that beautiful silhouette there. Isn't that absolutely beautiful? Where you've got that nativity scene onto that one as well. You've got something a little bit more diffuse with your rainbows. How cool is that? So a little bit of all sorts within this collection of backgrounds. Aren't those fabulous? Your stained glass windows, how beautiful are they? Something a little bit different and something to cover all different styles and genres of your Christmas cards. So all 99 of your backgrounds, and that's just one of your folders there. Then we move on to colour. Now you have a few of these folders within your different collections, and these are all about giving you basically like your nesting shapes, your basic shapes within those colours that are going to complement all the other artwork within the collection. So if we were to pick, for example, colour 2A, you can see there you have that lovely circle with a diffused edge in that red colour tone, which will match your backing papers and your toppers as well. So a really fabulous, useful one to have in your crafty stash, and you're getting loads and loads of those that you can get crafting with. Then onto your images, and these are all your toppers, all those focal elements for your cards, and these are absolutely beautiful in that lovely traditional theme, really celebrating the true meaning of Christmas with this one, which I think is absolutely brilliant. You've got all of that artwork that you can start to play around with. You can print onto your papers, onto your cardstock, your acetate, your vellums, even onto things like your sublimation, your fabric transfer paper as well. So of course, not just about your cards and your paper craft, but about all those different crafts as well, and even your little tags. How super cute is that one? So great for your gift giving as well with this one. Then we'll move on to our speciality cards. Oh, I don't know what I've done there. Oh dear, stock update, writing paper. Goodness me, we've got 2 left. It is really a case of fastest fingers first. So if you do have these in your basket, or if you're sort of on the fence thinking about getting our beautiful vintage writing paper, this is how this gorgeous paper comes home to you with that lovely, oh no, we've got one. I'm going to have to talk a bit quicker, I think. That lovely double-sided design of that gorgeous distressed vintage effect. 20 sheets in total, 120 GSM, shop writing, just the one of these left for $9.99, and it prints like an absolute dream. I didn't even change my printer settings. It's just your standard printer settings, and it gives you that beautiful vintage style effect without having to go in with your inks or distressing it. It does all of that lovely effect for you. And another scene there, look at that. Looks like it's come straight out of a vintage style storybook. It is beautiful. It's one of those products that we really do struggle to keep in stock. So if you are wanting to go for that beautiful vintage writing paper, please do get those baskets checked out. Shop writing, $9.99. Sorry to interrupt myself then, which was rather bizarre, but I do apologise. But just to let you guys at home know that we've got very, very few of those left. Right, back to our speciality cards. You've got your 3D acetate frames, your calendar cards, and your tunnel cards. Let's have a little look at our tunnel cards. So you've got all your designs, and we also bring to you a full set of instructions as well. So if you are brand new to perhaps your different card shapes, or you've never made a tunnel card before, you've got every single stage stepping you through with pictures and words, which just makes it super easy to get crafting with these. All I'd say is if you are resizing these, if you're resizing, for example, your A's and your B's and your C's, just make sure you resize them sort of proportionally. So I'd group them all together, then resize them as one, so that you know you're not going to sort of resize them out of proportion with each other. So you've got your back piece, you've got your front tops as well, and you do have your sides to enable you to create these lovely styles of cards, which gives you that almost like a diorama or theatre style effects, which just gives you that lovely 3D style of card, which you can start to add all of those different elements onto. And we're still going. We've got, we've got 2 more folders within here. You've got your stationery with all your different cards, your element sheets, which are brilliant because you've got almost like a full card within one. So if you're doing things like teaching classes, that's going to be absolutely brilliant. Simply cut out your backing paper, you've got your toppers, you've got your ribbon strips, and you've got a card within that one sheet, just making crafting super quick and easy. And then your final folder within this subfolder is your toppers. All this beautiful artwork that, of course, you can resize, you can print multiple times, you can snip into and decoupage, or even take into your scan and cut and get the machine itself to cut all of these beautiful designs out. Isn't it lovely to have that lovely traditional style of artwork, really celebrating the spirit of Christmas? I think it's going to be a fabulous one to have in your crafty stash. And that's all within your fabulous Crafty Christmas. The details for that one are on your screen at the moment. So you've got these full bundle of all these separate collections for £15. It is Shop Christmas. Of course, with this being a digital download, it is instant. So as soon as you get those baskets checked out, that download will be ready and waiting for you in your account, so you can get crafting this afternoon if that's what you want to do. Goodness me, lots and lots to explore on this one. Wow, this hour has absolutely flown by. I have to say a big thank you to all of your lovely people at home for keeping us company throughout the hour. And thank you so much for shopping with us this morning here on Highlight Crafts. Can't believe the morning's already over. Where's the time gone? Got to choose a winner though. So who's it going to be and what they're going to win? 2 questions I don't know the answer to. 300 points. And who's going to win our 300 points? It's going to be Deborah. Congratulations, Deborah. Look out for a message from us and we will get those points sent to you. Now, Mel's up in the next hour and it is 12 o'clock on a Tuesday, which means only one thing, of course. It is another hour of our fabulous scanning cut. So please do make sure you join Mel in about 5 minutes' time. In the meantime, check your baskets out, get yourself a cup of tea, and join Mel for lots more inspiration using your scanning cut. Take care. Have